The Braille Bites logo appears. There are 2 Braille letter Bs, and animated bites are taken from 2 of the dots. Season 1, Episode 3, Magnet Fishing Game.
Are you ready to go fishing? Let's do it.
Daphne stands in a kitchen, wearing an apron with the Braille Bites logo. A large wooden cutting board and large red pail sit on the counter.
Building skills in tactile discrimination follows a progression of learning. Typically, a child moves from 3D tactile exploration to reading Braille through the following stages. Exploration of a three-dimensional shape, such as a real object, is the first stage, followed by exploration of flat shapes, such as puzzle pieces. Then embossed shapes that are where the entire area is raised above, such as a foam sticker on a piece of paper. Raised outlines and raised lines would be the next stage, and then the last stage is reading Braille. Alrighty, we have key ingredients for this recipe. First of all, we've got a nice big red bucket here. That's going to be our fishing pond. Next, from the hardware store, I got a piece of flexible piping.
The plastic pipe is approximately 1 meter long.
Then we need some fishing line, and I've used an extra long shoelace here. It was for a skate. I need a magnet, and this magnet happens to be the shape of a fish, but any magnet will do. I also need to have recipe cards or something for our tactile shapes to go on. And I've got foam shapes of all sorts of varying types here.
Daphne shows an array of foam shapes, including stars, circles, and starbursts.
You just need to make sure that you have 2 of each of the foam shapes, 2 of the same size and color. And the last thing you need is a paper clip, and it needs to be a metal paper clip. Could be a big one like this one I've got here, or it could be a regular size paper clip. So those are your ingredients. Let's mix it together. Okay, so now we're ready to mix it together. As you can see, I've already made my fishing rod. I've shortened my piping down to a more reasonable length.
The pipe has been cut to about 40 centimeters long.
I've added this shoelace to one end of the pipe. I've added the other end of the shoelace to my magnet, and it's all ready to go. I'm going to pop it into my bucket, and then I'm going to make my fish. As you can see, I've got 2 matching cards here. Both have raised shapes on the end. They both have paper clips on the end.
Each index card has pink foam shapes attached to the right side and a paper clip clipped on the left side.
I'm going to take my 2 shape cards, put them in the bucket, and I also made another matching pair of shape cards.
Each card has a green foam rectangle.
And I'm only going to put 1 in the bucket for right now. To make those shape cards, make sure that you use a good contrasting shape on top of the white card.
Daphne holds a green foam circle against the white card.
Don't put white on white. Make sure there's a good contrast. Now, as I showed you, I put 3 cards in the bucket. The activity is to find a matching pair. So the child will take their fish, drop it into the bucket.
Daphne holds the rod above the bucket and lets the attached string with the magnet on the other end fall into the bucket.
And catch one of the cards.
Daphne removes the fishing rod from the bucket. A card with a pink heart is attached to the magnet. She puts the card aside and the magnet is put back into the bucket.
And they're looking for finding a matching pair, and they're going to keep fishing until that card comes out matching.
Daphne pulls out another card with a green rectangle. She places the card on the cutting board and puts the magnet back into the bucket.
Did it match? No, it didn't. They're back in and looking for that matching pair. So we're going to top off this recipe. Your child's already gone fishing. They pulled out of their bucket 3 different cards. We lay them flat on the table, and now your child's going to read those cards from left to right, feeling each card and making the matching pair out of the cards.
Daphne holds up 2 matching cards with foam hearts.
To extend this activity a little bit more, you could be a little more challenging with your card choices and put a different pattern on it.
Daphne picks up 2 cards. Each card has 2 foam circles. One circle on each card has a foam star in its center.
So your child's having to look at a more complex pattern and find the two that are the same.
Daphne picks up a card that only has one circle with a foam shape in its center.
This has been 3 recipes for building tactile readiness. For more information on these recipes, see the description below this video.
Braille Bites is brought to you by Braille Literacy Canada and PRCVI. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss our next video about creating a magic bag to build tactile exploration skills.